everybody, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Donna. Tonight we are going to do a little honey garlic shrimp and chicken stir fry. So I have here about a pound of shrimp that's already peeled, tails off, rinsed, everything. And then I have one chicken breast that I cut up. So you can make this however you like if you don't want the chicken or you don't want the shrimp. Put whatever you like in it. So we're going to have onions, red bell pepper, I have fresh green beans, and I have some shredded carrots. You can also use asparagus in this stir fry, or obviously any vegetable that you prefer. Just please do not use any canned vegetable in a stir fry. You always want fresh vegetables. It's nice and crisp and makes it taste wonderful. So first thing we need to do is get our marinade going for our shrimp and chicken. And what that consists of is some honey, soy, ginger, and garlic. I don't have any fresh ginger, so I'm using ground ginger. So first what we're going to do is, probably I should do this first, the honey. This is probably about a half a cup of honey. I'm just going to use the rest of it. It's what I had. So we might have to stand there for a minute, right? Okay. So there's the honey. We might get a little bit more there in a minute. Soy, I'm going to do probably about 3/4 cup maybe. Which this is a 1 cup measuring. So slowly but surely. All right. So that's about 3/4 cup of soy sauce. And a teaspoon of ginger. Roughly. I'm not very good at measuring. All right. Then let's just do a couple cloves of garlic, fresh garlic. We're going to crush in our garlic press. Scrape that off. If you don't have the Pampered Chef garlic press, I highly recommend it. Okay. So I've got 3 cloves here, probably more like the equivalent of 2 whole cloves. The 2 of these were fairly small. So this week we're going to stick with seafood on our menu. Okay. I've been doing a lot of beef and chicken, so we are ready for some seafood. Okay. So we'll give that a whisk. You want to get that honey incorporated. It's down there in the bottom. So you want to make sure you whisk that through. And we're going to use the marinade for our shrimp and chicken, but also we'll add some to the stir fry when we do the vegetables. Okay, so that's whisked up pretty good. I'm going to kind of split this between the 2 bags. See those fresh cloves of garlic in there. So we'll just kind of do a little half and half. And then I'll probably just whip up a little more when we do the stir fry. I might not need too much in this one. Okay, so we're going to let these sit in the fridge for at least 15 minutes. You can do this ahead of time and let it sit in there for an hour if that works better for your schedule. So we'll put these in the fridge. And then I'll get the rice going. We're just using white rice. I have in here chicken broth. Like I said, when you're cooking rice, I never use plain water. I always use a stock of some kind, if it's beef stock or chicken stock. So that's what we're adding here. So we're going to go ahead and get our rice in here and get that going. Okay, we're back. We are going to cook our chicken first. Normally, if it were up to me in this recipe, I'd skip the chicken, but we're doing this for my husband. His famous line is, I like shrimp, I don't love shrimp. So we'll give him some chicken so Livy and I can eat more shrimp. So we're gonna have to cook the chicken first, and then we'll pull that out and do the vegetables. What I have here in my wok is vegetable oil, which is a better oil for frying than olive oil because it's better for high heat. So we'll go ahead and put our chicken in there. And that's been marinating for about 15 minutes. This is about on a medium high. I just turned it up a hair because it should be pretty hot. So we'll let that go, and then we'll pull it out and then put in our vegetables. Okay, I just pulled the chicken out. You can see the nice caramelization on that chicken that the ginger and the honey marinade put on there. It's gorgeous. Looks yummy. So I've added a little bit more oil to our wok, and we're going to go ahead and add our vegetables. So we've got bell pepper, onions, carrots, and green beans. Let's just mix all those in there. Now, if you don't have a wok, that's okay. You don't have to have a wok to make a stir fry. Just any kind of big skillet will work. And you know, I mentioned before about the garlic press, how great the Pampered Chef one is. Again, you don't have to have one. You can just mince the garlic with a knife. A sharp knife is the best tool to have in your kitchen. I know I've said that before. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of spices to this. I'm just using this is just an Asian seasoning, like sort of an Asian seasonal. Ooh, that doesn't go on. Okay, so we're going to add that. And I'm also going to do some salt and pepper. Always fresh ground pepper and salt. You don't need a ton of salt because that marinade that I'm going to be adding has all that soy sauce in it. So, okay, so we'll give this a stir. Let these cook just about maybe 5 minutes. And then we'll add in our shrimp, as I'm slaying carrots everywhere. Okay, one last thing I am going to add is just a little splash of sesame oil. Not necessary, but if you have some, it just helps add great flavor to any stir fry. Okay, we'll let that cook a couple of minutes, and then we'll go ahead and add our shrimp. Okay, take a look at these veggies. They've been going about 4 to 5 minutes, and they're just nice, bright colors. Oh, man. Love me some stir fry. Okay, we're ready to add the shrimp that's been marinating. Again, we have about a pound of shrimp here. If it were up to me, I'd have 2 pounds. Mm-hmm. We love some shrimp in this house. Okay. So that... You just want to cook this through until those shrimp turn pink. And then we'll add our chicken in to finish heating, to, heat through again. And some of that marinade to make like a sauce.
What do we got going on in here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's eat. I'm ready. Let's do it.
It's not ready.
Oh.
Get out. Okay, let me turn that heat back up a little bit. When you're cooking stir fry, you want to make sure that your heat stays high, because that's the key to a stir fry, is quick, high heat, quick cooking. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken back in, and we'll just let these shrimp cook up. Okay, we are ready to eat with this. I added in that reserved marinade. It has a nice sauce that will go over our rice. Let's dish this puppy up. I'll turn that off. And I've just got white rice here. If you want to fry the rice, you can do that by adding soy sauce and a scrambled egg. And just season it up, but we're going with white rice. So here we go. Get a little bit of chicken. Okay, you can see how wonderful that looks. We'll just get a little more sauce. Let's come over here. Yeah, doesn't that look wonderful? Okay, I'm gonna try a bite. Hopefully it's not too hot. A little bit of rice, a little bit of shrimp, green bean. Mmm. Mmm. Hold on, it's hot.